Master Pawn worked hard today.
Okay. Alright, we're starting just a couple minutes after the hour. Everything looks good. Okay, now where did I put my controller? There. Alrighty, welcome to the stream, everyone. Both Mercury and Mosca Blanca. Let me know if you prefer me to just say Mosca Blanca or if you want me to say like Carlos. I don't really mind which, but I'll kind of go with whatever you prefer.
Show me what you got.
But how are we doing today, everyone? Okay. I think I like Mosca more. Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'll just refer to you as a Mosca Blanca. So we're doing something in this game. Unfortunately, I missed Welsh Catgirl hours because of exams. Yeah, no worries. That's perfectly fine. Also, Nam, welcome to the stream. Hope your Saturday is going pretty well. We're here doing some waifu hours. Should we start off by trying to pull a couple blades, see what we get for our gotchas? Let's see, actually, I feel like Nia has a lot. Hold on, let's double check. Because the only one who can't get gotchas is Tora, which, honestly, the world is a safer place because of it. Yeah, he's got a tank and... probably fine. How many do I have here? So I think what I'll do, let's do 2 common pulls, and then a rare pull for each of the characters. Just, let's see if we get anything. Oh, that looks like a regular one. Also, let me know, is the sound good for everybody? Sweet. Awesome. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, yeah, she got some pretty generic. Let's see what Rex gets. I really can't get over that his outfit really is just like a tube top with like a one-piece tube top that has like short cutoffs. It's wild to me. Whoa! OMG!
My name is Godfrey. Whoa!
We've got our first husbando.
Packs a mean punch.
Sweet. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool that we already got one. And then after the end of this chapter, we're actually able to use 3 different Blade characters on Rex and Nia at a time, so that's gonna make everything run a little bit easier. Yeah, she didn't get anything good. I almost want to get one for Nia now. Oh dear. When you said One Piece last time, I thought you meant the manga. Oh dear. Assume that if I reference something or if I say something, it is likely not from an anime. I really don't watch a lot of anime. Oh, it's because his outfit looks like it's from there? I'll take your word on it. I just know there's like a man with a straw hat and he has shorts, maybe, and an open vest? Oh, okay. Nothing. Had? He had an open vest? Long story? Oh no. I'll take your word on it. Long 20-year long story. Oh dear. It's one of those... you know what's funny? The only thing I really know about One Piece or can like relate is how there's the meme of that scene in SpongeBob where Mermaid Man tells Barnacle Boy, now that burger is too big for you, and just people referencing One Piece to be that, as that anime is too big for you. It probably is the longest anime, as far as I know. Gosh, and then like every once in a while I'm like, oh yeah, Pokemon is an anime that's still going too, and I'm like, wow. I mean, eh. Oh. It actually looks like it's probably better. Someone tried to make me read One Piece. I read one volume and hated it. Oh no. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Oh wait, no, we already have a bronze chip. I actually sat down and went, okay, it's this or In search of lost time. Let's go. Uh-oh. Mercury mentioned, I was like, nope, this is for teenage cis boys.
You won't find a better bodyguard anywhere.
I haven't even begun to stretch my limits.
Garden cooking. Okay. Oh wait, we didn't even check trail mark. So what is Crossette's deal? So Crossette is one of the Gachapon characters. She was added as like one of the last DLC updates. Her role is healer, and it's broken. She is, I don't know, she's like the best healer in my opinion, once you like really take the time to level her up. Mostly because of her tier 2 is really good. Her special is that it does party restoring damage, or it restores 30% of the damage dealt to the whole party, but she does... But she has like a... how do you say? She hits like multiple times and then a big blast at the end. And it's 50% of all the damage that's going out, like once you max it up. But right now we're only at 30%, based on the character chart. Yeah. And then, yeah, so DLCs are from the States, says the game. Yeah, so like any, well, not really the DLCs specifically, but rather most of all the Blade characters, which are the ones that are like born from the crystals, are almost all American voice acted. And then it's mostly just the main cast that's actually like in the cutscenes really are the ones that are more like European. So that's kind of how it is. Get it? Because they're colonial property? Oh no. I just like this character because when she runs around, she's skating. Okay. So let's go talk to Vandam in Garfield Village. So Rock says, you sure know how to keep a guy waiting, rookies. Very sorry for the wait. It is fault of Vandam for rushing off ahead. Sorry about that. I guess you've seen him I guess you've already seen him when we fought earlier, but let's introduce ourselves properly, shall we? I'm Rock Vandam's Blade. Pleasure to meet you all. Pleasure's ours. I noticed you used an unusual style of weapon. Yeah, they're called dual sides, even around here. I've never met anyone but Vandam who can use them. Mercury says Van Dam. Oh, big man. Ha ha ha. Don't flatter. Vandam only have one blade then? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so Vandam joins the party now. Oh,
We
after
just
the
got a
cutscene.
job to go check out some kind of crazy energy effect. Somewhere up around the blowhole. What do you say? Fancy being a mercenary for a day?
Okay. But, I mean, we don't work for free.
Don't worry, kid. You'll get paid.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Don't worry, we'll get paid. Oh dear. Oh gosh, I'm like really trying to read what you said, Sig. Fancy been a mercen... I don't know. I'm sorry. I really tried to read it. But welcome to the stream, Sig. I hope you're doing really well, taking care of yourself. We're just playing the anime game Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I guess I should technically do some battles. Let's fight this giant plant.
Yeah, guys. I'm out of my way.
Sure. Ha! Thanks for that.
Spinning cutter.
Feral blade.
Touchdown.
Ha! Dual slash.
Okay, and it's... Okay. That's the one.
Will show them.
Break 'em. Pyro.
Don't mind if I do.
Anchor shot.
Spinning slash. We're blowing up.
We can hit
Rex,
him.
you need a
Okay,
rest?
watch. Nah, I can keep going.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Thanks for that.
Rex, do you need a rest?
Sorry, hold on, I'm gonna read the chat in just a second. Oh my god, how did Rex already die? How have things been here? Sad I missed a lot of this. Yeah, I mean, don't worry. Basically, what had happened in the previous stream is that, our cat girl Mia was, arrested by the army. We broke her out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just realized we're dying a lot because this thing is level 23. I shouldn't be fighting this just yet. Whoops. God, why can't chain attacks be ready already?
Let us make use of it now. It's time to show them our power.
Okay. I'll be taking carefully. I'm super duper mad. I'll teach you to underestimate me.
Excellent.
Am I bad?
Okay, that actually looked like it did a lot of damage.
Like I'm going down without it. Sure. Right. Defense protocol activated. Thanks for the support. Break.
Sorry, I haven't seen any of the Xenoblade. Haha, that's a coward's excuse. Oh dear. Okay, come on.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have healed. I could have just done this anyway.
Take him out. Time to burn. Sure.
Maybe I'll go heal Rex, just so that... Yeah, there we go. Kill it anyway, numbers aren't real. Basically. Yeah, we got it. Oh, we didn't get any drops? Huh. That's a bit lame. But yeah, so basically, what you've missed is, we had rescued, Nia out of, like, prison, basically, and we went to try to go to the World Tree, which is the center of the world, and Rayquaza just kind of got in our way, so we got eaten by a giant whale, Titan, and now we're in the second area of the game, really. Sadly, this is the part of the game where the combat actually starts to, like, be available, so that's a bit annoying. Let's switch over to Omar.
Anchor shot. Let us make use of it now. Double spinning edge.
Just take him out. Dumbly, dumbly.
Raging tiger.
For sure.
But yeah, I guess if you're not familiar generally with this game, Sig, basically what it is that, like all the countries of this world are just giant, like are giant land masses, like, but are animals. So we're just constantly riding on the animals.
La la la, Poppy.
I'll wield this power to protect.
Okay. So yeah, and then this is the second area of the game, and the map kind of shows all of them, really. Oh yeah, some of the characters that we had gotten. We actually got quite a few character pulls. So for Nia here, I'll just kind of show them off now. So we've got can I remove? No, I can't. So we've got Dagus, who's an attacker and the fire element. We've got Adenine, who is a healer of the wind element. Those are 2, and then there's Crosset. Those are like 3 of the pulls, and then these ones are all just the common drops, basically. They're okay to use, like, to start off. They don't get very useful until, like, they have specific skills on them. Tora can't do any. He can't hold like additional characters, so he just has Poppy. And then for Rex, we just got what is his name? We just got Godfrey. And we got Newt. Oh yes, and then Nim. So these are the characters we got on Rex, and then the rest of them here are just all the common ones. Newt looks cool. Dagus is an axe, but that's dagger in Spanish. Daggers. That's funny. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Okay. Nim's face looks cursed. Yeah. I don't really use her a lot, to be honest. Just as far as like the Earth skill characters, I mostly use a couple of blades that we get for some other pools, basically. Oh jeez. I thought it was dagger in British. Dagger. Oh. Ooh, that was just an electric shock.
Thanks for that. Double spinning egg.
On you go.
Sure. Cheers for that.
Maybe we need to switch.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you fight
Time's come to show up.
Let me do it. Okay, thanks for the support. Tora can do it.
Much obliged for that. Dual slash.
Tora will do it.
I thought, oh my god, I'm getting really low on health. I thought dagger in British was that Italian shite. Oh dear.
Defense protocol activated. Thanks for the support. Spinning cutter. Defense protocol activated. Thanks, Poppy.
Spinning egg.
Legend shield.
Rolling smack. Nice one.
I'll handle it.
Hey, I need them to topple this thing.
Healing halo.
There we go. Ah, but we don't have any one of the wind.
Pyra.
Leave it to me.
Rolling smack.
On you go.
Double spinning egg.
Sure.
Poppy will protect Master.
Suka.
Thanks, Poppy.
Break.
Anchor shot.
Eagle Eye.
I owe you one.
Defense protocol activated.
Don't
Jeez, yeah. I really need to level up. I actually might just have to do a couple side quests in between, I think is what I might need to do. Since we don't have access to chain attacks yet. Okay. So there's a pandemic bar going down. That's exciting. God, if only, right?
I've waited for this all day. Much obliged.
Yeah, there's like all bunch of like different element combos to do with like different finishing results. It's pretty cool actually. Like here, if we were to finish with fire, we get the seal for self-destruct, so an enemy that can self-destruct will no longer be able to. And the ice route just under it is shackle, which is just to prevent... Oh, I just got blown back. Which is basically just to prevent enemies from... how do you say? From locking the drivers. Oh, what? Yeah, basically the specials... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Basically the specials actually affect... Oh, that's what's been happening. We're fighting so close that all the money drops are falling just to the bottom. That sucks. Oh, now it's burnout. Fitting.
My firepower has increased.
But yeah, the combat just gets a bit deep when it comes to like those seals, because once you finish a route in a special combo, it causes an element resistance for that skill that was last used, which is pretty neat. Makes the enemy more resistant to your element, but the seal effect will be there for a short amount of time. That
An
face.
ether miasma. Take it this is your first one.
Ether miasma.
It's a load of poisonous waste products spewed from the Titan's guts. You know, when you get gassy? Kinda like that.
Is there a way through this thing?
Well,
I can't see any way round it.
Hey, no fear. Rock, mate, you're up.
it'd be pretty cool if like the darker skin tones were actually a bit more vibrant.
Miasma's died down.
Didn't realize how much I missed her. Yeah.
Yep, nothing to it. Let's roll.
Let me see.
Okay, grabbing some stuff. Let's see. We have to go to the blowhole. That's the current objective. And there should be some wolves over here.
The world has many amazing places in it.
Oh, these things are pretty strong, actually. Here, let's take out this Tom Nook Antlude.
Quick!
Oh, we got multiples.
You fight warrior coming from leave it to me. Armor veil.
Sure, spinning. Cutter.
I just love seeing Newt's massive arms just like in a static pose as she pivots.
Things are tough.
Oh my god! No! Rex!
Rex, maybe you should slow down.
This is what I'm going to be getting
Going.
Stop.
Sure.
Acrobatic fire!
Spinning cutter.
Okay.
I've waited for this all day.
Provenance, revolt!
Oh my god! Ah!
Knock them down!
Why not?
Spinning cutter.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Oh my gosh, they are just taking me down.
Healing circle!
Feral blade. Sure.
Keep eye on them! Dolphin spin!
Dual slash.
More enemies up! Go! Do it!
I've waited for this all day.
Flaming slash way! Cutter!
I have to just go grab this.
Why not? Ha! Pyro.
You can do it, Rex!
Anchor shot.
Now I need... Good, the topple has been triggered.
Thanks, Poppy.
Yeah. Sure. For sure. Ha! Double spinning halo.
Just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Spinning cutter.
Let me do it.
I'll
Sure.
handle it!
Dumbly.
Yeah. Decisive blow.
Call that
Rigid shield.
Thing.
You fight two!
Oh my god. I think that it does that
Dual
hit.
slash. Ha! Anchor shot.
Okay, I want it to get toppled.
You fight Poppy!
Rolling
There.
stone.
Now we can do the tier 3.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome. Mega explosion, topple.
Okay.
Yeah. Decisive blow. Sure.
Cutter.
Why not?
Rigid shield.
Okay, Tora's almost out of health.
Yeah. Newt.
I'll handle it!
Heat break.
Dual slash.
No! You fight Poppy!
Yeah, honestly, I don't really bother using Gandalf just because, like, right now he's only got the one blade option on him, so it's just not really worth the risk, considering Tora is our, like, kind of static tank right now. I think I actually might have to take... I might have to take Newt off of Rex, actually. Just because him having both tanks is not really helping him. Or I mean, a tank on top of the attacker. Ah, jeez. Okay, let's see if we get maybe something else for him. Let's see, I'm just gonna do 2 quick pulls to see if anything happens here. Oh, we got someone. Oh, yes! Okay, I actually do like her.
I am Telos.
Mono-eyed cyborg waifu with gun, and she comes with gun.
Being and embodiment of absolute order.
Yes, this one is Telos. Actually, I like them. I don't know if they're like actually a very good. Oh wait, that's the wrong slot. Okay, cool.
Don't
So,
expect me to do everything for you.
well, that actually helps. Why is she posing so suggestively? How are you asking that question in this game? And a scythe? Yes. Okay. Oh, we should... Okay, I actually kind of want to go get the piece of weapon for her. Let's go back to Garfield. To HQ. We're just gonna buy a core chip just to increase her damage output.
We have places to be.
Where is... Here it is. Yeah, I think she's from a different Xeno game, though. Like a character from Xeno Wars or Xeno Saga. I'm not very familiar with those other series, to be honest. Oh, that's really expensive. Why is this game so H-word? Because men. That's really all I can say. Let's go back to the sternum art. Height? No. It's just it's a bit of a joke, Mosca Blanca, just because instead of saying horny, I'll just say H word.
Just do what we always do. Tora hungry and coming for
But if the two are very synonymous, I mean, I won't stop you. Oh.
Why not? Yeah.
spinning cutter.
Keep eye on it.
Axe twist.
Sure, stay strong.
Sure. Tora in bad shape.
Pyra.
Leave it to me. You fight Pop.
Saying H word to get to avoid getting S word.
Sure.
Oh my god. You're doing so much.
Protocol activated.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Poppy is so sorry.
Rex, do you need a
Let me
rest?
do it.
Make haste.
Oh my god.
Who wants to die?
Much obliged.
Sure.
Axe twist.
You must be more careful. Rest.
You fight Poppy.
Axe. Pyra.
Leave it to me. I'm going down without your fight.
Super.
Rolling smash. Sure.
Oh my god, just kill it.
Okay, watch this.
This will put a spark to our fuses.
Topple.
I just heard the thing fall. Okay, there it is.
Sure. Cutter.
Here we go.
Yeah. Anchor shot. Ha.
Make
Hey.
haste and retreat. Topple.
Who wants to die?
Strong smash.
God, grab the thing, it's right in front of you.
Power swipe.
With our spirits high, awaiting your direction.
Axe twist.
Here we go. Aqua wave. Super.
Nice one.
Tora feel ready for anything.
God, I'm like barely getting through these.
Ooh, I have a great idea for a new.
Okay, so Telos. Oh, she needs 500? Jeez. Okay. So let's use some pouch items.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay, hopefully those items will help kind of balance it out a bit. Let's take... No, let's not do that. It's level 21. Okay. Oh, there's so many wolves there. Or wolves, I should say. Is that an inn? Okay, let's try this one out. I want to get to level 20 just for the next sequence, so that I don't get steamrolled.
Defense protocol activated.
Thanks, Poppy!
Defense protocol. No, you fight Poppy.
Axe twist.
Easy seed bomb.
Don't mind if I do that.
Yeah, decisive blow.
Sure, Poppy will protect Master Pod.
Why not?
Rigid shield!
Double spinning edge.
Rick!
Ha! Ha!
We're gonna need a lot of
Anchor
luck
shot.
alongside.
Ha!
This will put a spark to our fuse.
Ha!
Healing circle! Spinning! Cutter!
A little bit left. There we go.
Power
On you
swipe.
go. Time to burn.
Spinning! Cutter!
Okay, I need a break to happen. There we go. Good.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah! We can hit anywhere it hurts.
Now let's see what fire can do.
Blade combo, third stage. That's awesome.
Why not?
Awaiting your direction.
Tora will show them.
Ha!
Are you ready for Poppy's full?
Rolling smash.
Revitalize. Eagle
Poppy
eye.
will protect Master Pod.
Red Poppy.
All my
Okay, resisted the break.
This is what happens.
Get the HP potions out. Cross set.
Anchor shot. Ha! Ha!
astounding.
Yeah!
Tell off now then. Who wants to die first?
I really hate that all the item drops fall into the water, but like sink. So tedious. Okay, so we've got the wolves there, but they do actively call reinforcements, so I'm just gonna run around them.
You're picking a fight with us. You're on.
Well, that didn't really work. Okay. Should be strong enough to do this sequence.
An Arden. Just what we need. Rex, any good with that anchor?
Yeah, I get by.
Hand that here. Now watch.
Awesome. I never
Oh,
thought of
we're
using
just
it that
cow
way.
tipping.
The trick is to pull it taut at just the right moment. Now you try.
Okay, to be fair, we totally just provoked this animal out of nowhere.
His element is
Well, we have
now
the
fire.
advantage.
Let's show 'em how drivers do it.
Oh, really?
We're sputtering
Blind
lines.
spot.
Let's just get up the
Yeah.
instinct, all right?
Ha!
Focus.
Why not? Eating.
Or Triceratops.
Axe twist.
Just what I was thinking.
Dolphin spin.
Pyro.
Leave it to me.
Let me do it.
Muscle slap! Blind spot!
I've waited for this all day.
Flame Nova!
Calceratron.
Unstoppable!
Nice one.
Not bad for a ragtag
Oh,
bunch.
shit.
Muscle uppercut!
Good to have you here!
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no extinguishing this fire.
Rolling smash!
Muscle slap!
So I just get annoyed that like the game waits this long to teach us about the break, topple, launch, and smash mechanic. This is pretty crucial to like doing lots of damage. And this is basically like already 8 hours into the game. Oh my god!
I've waited for this all day.
Muscle slap!
Why not?
Burn out three. I shall not lose to such
No effect.
muscle uppercut! Too sharp!
Spinning edge.
Better try blade! Healing halo!
Blind spot!
Musca Blanca says, the hell was that Looney Tunes stuff? Yeah, it's honestly really comical when you're able to get it just right. Oh, we died.
Nia, keep it together. Getting better.
Much stronger!
Much stronger.
You got it after seeing it once. Not bad, kid.
Hey.
Listen up, kid. Drivers use arts. But that doesn't just mean using the powers your blade gives you. There are arts that use your own strength or take advantage of your enemies. There are all sorts. A driver's job is to be smart with his arts and protect his blade.
Protect my blade.
Yeah. It's a two-way thing, kid. You gotta be aware of the power coming out of her. Don't waste it. Channel it through your arts and protect her. If you can do that, then you're a true driver, kid.
A true driver. I don't know. Am I ready?
Course you are. That thing from before took me 5 years to learn that.
5 years.
Yeah, but you saw it once, and then you aced it like it was nothing. And you got Nia and Tora in tow. Those guys are pretty handy. Kid, you got a bright future.
I think I'm gonna spew.
Piggypon has scary
I like the way she
face,
said that.
But he very nice.
Spew.
Suss me out, furry pond.
Furry pawn. How do we not know that's like some kind of like bigoted language or like heavily coded? Swoop level 1.
I see.
Okay, so let's put Tora back into the party. Head to the summit. Development level 1. Are furries blackface in this world? Just asking questions? Oh dear.
Quick! Will we have the advantage?
I'm counting on you.
We're sputtering out.
Eat it.
Just gonna be a you fight
Why
one.
not?
Well, maybe? I don't know. Does that mean that, like, the Nopon have had, generations of, like, racial injustice or something? Why are they so horny on main? You know?
Let me do it. Yeah.
This is what
I've waited for this all day.
Volcano race.
Hearts of everyone beat as one.
Now then, who wants to die first?
Okay, that's gonna heal. Then it's more like Weeboos. Oh, jeez.
Defense protocol
Oh, God.
activated. We can do even better than this.
Volcano race. Volcano bubbles. It's time to show you.
This is what happens when you get
Double spinning edge.
alongside my hero. I'll be protecting us. Ether anchor. Ready to blow.
Great kick.
Think carefully. To burn. I'm super duper mad. I'll teach you to underestimate me.
Magnificent.
Yeah! Decisive blow!
Now.
Why not? Thanks for that.
I shall defend you
Double
to the
spinning
last,
edge.
my lady.
Rolling smash! Yeah! Jaguar
Oh, jeez, I need to do another break on this thing.
Sure. Right there. Rush down.
Why not? Double spinning edge!
Healing halo.
Yeah! Rolling smash!
I get to fight alongside my hero. Going for
Cutter.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
I've got it well in hand.
Sure. Tora will show them.
Double spinning edge!
Happy drill.
Stone, break.
Topple them!
Stone,
Tell off!
Now then,
Ether
who wants
anchor.
to die first?
Right there.
Super kick.
Sure.
Yeah! Power swipe!
I shall not lose. Stone, break.
Activated. Master Pawn. Poppy's right arm is malfunctioning.
Hold on, Poppy. Master Pond will fix it.
Okay. Let's take a look. So, gosh, we need to work on these skill trees. Needs 500 Knight, Ruga, Clodwing, and Gormott. Oh, whoa, that's a huge increase. So, and then accuracy also increases in the day. That actually might be better for Poppy right now. Just that she can keep that aggro.
You're picking a fight with us. You're on.
Oh, a little lizard has decided to fight. Muddy water? Man, this is some Pokemon stuff.
Yeah!
You can
Let
do
me
it,
do
Rex.
it!
Okay.
Yeah! Decisive blow!
Now. Bridget shield.
Why not? Double spinning
Okay,
edge.
so we're gonna do another break.
This is what happens when you get in a way.
Heat break.
Light
Topple them.
and knock them down.
Okay, good. Topple.
Tora feel ready for anything.
I shall defend you. Feast upon
Damn it.
Who wants to die first?
magnificent.
I need to try to time that better so that we can get more damage. Oh, I just targeted something else. I don't know what.
Let me do it!
Oh, there's a second one right there.
Fire, be my sword.
Blade combo, third stage. Mag, awesome.
Why not?
Please leave it to Tora.
All my power. This
I guess I really am the best.
magnificent.
Tora will do it.
Poppy will protect
Rolling
me.
smash.
Are you ready for Poppy's full
Okay, this
Double spinning edge.
Nefto Lizard is almost done.
Topple them!
So we do Earth.
For sure!
Healing halo.
Yeah!
Axe twist.
There. It's almost done.
Thanks for the support.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So we got Pyrotechnics level 2, we got Gathering Sparks level 2. Nice. So it's pretty tedious here just because we have to keep going into the menu to actually earn those unlocks, but I get used to it after a while. Welcome to the stream, Alan. Hope your Saturday is going pretty well. Thanks for joining us here.
No, you fight Poppy. Poppy will protect Mastodon.
Spinning cutter. Ow, ow. Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna have to...
Axe twist.
Feels like we're fighting every lizard on the way.
You can do it, right?
And
We can do even better than
we're
this.
gonna get the break filled. Let's do it at the kick.
Got it well in hand.
Defense protocol activated.
Dangly, dangly. Ha.
For sure.
Sure. Ha. Spinning. Cutter. Healing circle. Double spinning.
You to the last, my lady.
Thanks, Poppy.
Yeah. Let me do it. I've waited for this all day.
Very good, and that should hit during the topple.
Even better than this.
Healing halo.
There. Sweet. Yeah, again, we just want to make sure we're using those specials as we initiate the break or topple or so on. Just so that we're getting the most out of this.
Hey, look what...
Like I thought.
A Titan? So that weird power effect they clocked. Maybe this is the cause.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
I'll hazard it wasn't death by old age either. Might have been an accident. On the other hand, it might have been attacked.
Hey, look. Seems like this Titan dying off has stirred up something else.
Just do what we
Okay,
always
the
do.
Elder Arachno, level 22. We should be able to take care of this.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Poppy will protect Mastodon.
Queen bite.
Spinning cutter.
Great. Just what I was thinking. Poppy will
Twist.
protect Mastodon.
I missed.
For the support.
What?
Leave
Let
it to
me
me.
do it.
Okay, Poppy
Yeah,
will protect
decisive blow.
Mastodon.
Flame. Nova.
Why
Do
not?
even better than this.
Yeah!
Rigid shield.
Double spinning egg.
And knock him
Also like that these like spider-like enemies don't have the 8 legs, it's just got 2. It's also got like this weird like split. I don't even know what to call that. Oh fuck. Forgot that damn it. That move does quite a bit of damage.
Ether anchor.
Split butt. Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be though?
Got it well in hand.
Okay.
Go for it.
My flame strike true.
Blade copper, third stage. Brutal lance. Awesome.
Oh, you come to
Why not?
Ready to attack.
Ha!
Eagle eye.
Please leave it to Dora.
Defense protocol activated.
Take it out. Thanks for the support.
Double spinning egg.
Eagle eye.
Magnificent.
Why not?
Spinning.
Okay.
Sure. Rolling
Try to
smash.
get the tier 2 started.
Yeah!
Protocol activated.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Rigid shield.
Let me do it.
Damn it.
Rolling smash. Okay, watch this.
Prominence.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Rhino!
Fluffy halo. Small fry like this.
Poppy will protect
Power
Master
swipe!
Spinning jet whip.
Let us make use of it
Strong
now.
smash!
Okay, so switch to cross set.
Water! Axe twist! Ah, I missed!
I'll be taking K-Flame. I'm super duper mad. I'll teach you to underestimate me.
Magnificent.
Don't mind if I do.
Take advantage of
Not bad considering. Oh, jeez.
I missed!
Oh my god, no, no, no. Why am I being targeted?
Waited for this all day.
Protect you. Kind of stuck here.
Oh, that sucks. Got rid of my heal.
Anchor shot! Ha! We can hit them where it...
It's time
Yeah,
for this.
decisive blow!
Blazing end. We can do even better than
Okay, now we gotta build up the affinity link again from blue to gold, but that's not too
I
bad.
won't waste my true strength on a small fry like this.
Touchdown.
Spinning! Yeah! Power swipe! I missed!
A spider with the cheeks of, a mammal. Powerful.
Are you all right?
No effect. I've waited for this all day.
Prominence.
Okay, this thing is basically dead.
Take him out.
No effect. Yeah! Double spinning edge.
Feeling it in me guns.
Feel it in me guns, folks.
The blade returned to its core.
So that monster was in resonance with the blade.
Tora cannot resonate. Stinky monster can resonate. Not fair.
But
You heard that right.
Master Pond have Poppy.
That spider was capable of getting waifus.
If a blade loses its driver, it winds up like this.
So, is it like dead?
Nah. The crystals start glowing again after a bit of time. Then a new driver can resonate with it. But
There's a but?
its memory will be totally zapped. It'll be reborn as a new blade. Won't remember a thing.
I mean, they deserve it. They have rough lives.
It's pretty rough.
Oh, jeez.
To have all your past wiped out like that.
But memories can be painful as well. They can be a terrible burden. And a blade can live forever, as long as the crystal exists. It's just as well. Eternity is a long time to collect bad memories.
Pyra.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking, sometimes being able to forget is a blessing.
Come on. Let's get finished up here.
Uh-oh, I don't like this. Yeah, the game tries to get into it, but as you can imagine, it's not going to be the most
Crystal!
What?
in
that's where they
depth,
come
I
from.
guess.
Out of Titans. This one's brand new and ready to resonate. Like a big steak, right before you take that first bite. It'll probably end up buddying up with a bunch of drivers. Every time the driver dies, it'll forget everything and return to its core. Eventually, it'll resonate with a new driver. Drivers dying, Titans dying. The blade just keeps on living through it all. It's a never-ending cycle, an eternal history. As mortals, we'll never be able to understand.
It's incredible.
Yeah, except the Titans are dying. Exactly. Which is kind of the worst thing that's happening.
But Pyra already had a body when we found her. Could her old driver still be alive somewhere? Perhaps.
No Titans are men, only blades. Yeah. Okay. So with that, we just have to return back to the town.
Let me see.
Okay, we got part of a quest completed. Also, this is her swimming animation. I don't think we can get up here anytime soon. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, let's see. I don't have enough to actually activate this, but...
I call on the power of water.
Yeah, level 2 water. Okay. Nice animation. I actually kind of like it. It's just... I feel like the cycle happens really fast of like the animation. So it looks a little weird, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Yeah, exactly. Go to the HQ.
And we're you.
The adventure continues.
So we're gonna do a short rest here. 22, 21, 1. Okay, so we're gonna just level everybody up to 21.
Feel stronger.
Yeah, I'm feeling stronger than before.
And I guess I'll just put Nia at 22 since she's already able.
Feeling it in me guns.
There. Much stronger.
I've slept like a log, and I'm ready to face the day.
Nice cat nap.
Me guns is also very good. Yeah. Okay, just buying some of that. And let's see. So Nia has another set. Oh, I need meat. I need to do that for Dromark. I don't know if they have a butcher here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I do need to purchase meat for one of Dromark's skills. So let's just quickly go to the last town and just buy a couple items from here.
Meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
What will we find?
That's a bakery. Here we go, the butcher. There, so we're gonna do the Estrel steak. Let's give this item, that pouch.
This is...
Okay, and then he has 1 minute left of that, so we'll just that. Okay, cool. I think that's about everything. Here, let's head on back to Uraya, and then I think they want us to go to the HQ. Okay, and oh, I need to check their skills.
Let's rest a spell.
Stop talking. We have places to be.
Let's click on Rex. We're gonna increase that skill. And we haven't earned enough there. That's not... Let's do the healing circle. Sweet. And she's got 800 points. Let's do it so that... Oh, I should be saving up for the cancel. That's 3,000 though. In the meantime, let's just give them the assign arts.
Wow!
There. Okay, cool.
Hey, hold
Oh
still.
gosh,
I
everyone
thought
get
you were
ready.
a tough salvager, Rex.
Give me a break. Pain is pain, isn't it? How about you? Are you hurt?
Don't worry, it's just a scratch. That was on purpose. You were hurting me on purpose, weren't you? Well,
I wasn't, honest. I was just rubbing the lotion in.
Rex, you rubbed it too hard. It hurts.
Hey,
See?
you two, give me a look at that.
Why are we looking at their crotches?
Is this? Haven't seen this before. Don't know why a blade would be stuck with a bunch of wounds. And they're exactly the same as Rex's.
It puts the lotion on the skin. Oh jeez.
Incredible. Never heard of such a thing.
The sound effects, the crotch shots.
I just thought it was an accessory.
Van Damme, that's not my style.
Blades are supposed to heal up right away, no matter what the wound. If the crystal's in one piece and the driver's alive, nothing can touch him. So why is she all bashed up?
That's just how the chips fell. It is what it is.
What it is a problem. It means if one of you kicks the bucket, you both do.
You told me that a good driver always protects his blade. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna protect her.
Easier said than done, kid.
Listen, Pyra, she saved my life, brought me back from the dead, so I won't die again. I've got to live, for her sake, until we get to Elysium, at least. We can make it together.
Rex, you mean...
Going to Elysium? I can't let that
It's our
stand.
theater gay.
It won't do. A bunch of amateurs stealing the show? The script exists for a reason.
Akos.
Please speak only when you're spoken to, traitor.
Mayonetta. No.
Yeah, you're one of the baddies now, you villain.
I didn't betray anyone.
Then why do you stand with them? You think that is where you belong?
But I...
Who are these goons?
Torna. They're trying to get their hands on Pyra.
Torna?
Akos, just tell us what you're here for.
Well, the Aegis, of course. I just had to come and see the leading lady with my own eyes.
Jin put you up to this.
Well deduced. Oh, by the way, his orders were to deal with you in whatever manner I see fit. So, you know what that means.
He wouldn't. You're lying.
Why the surprise? Did you think he would still care about you? Oh, to live in your reality.
What was that sound?
Your part in this play is coming to an end. So, time for you to shuffle off the stage.
What's wrong?
I know the name Torna. They've taken the lives of too many drivers, including some of my crew. Good people. Rumor says it's because they're collecting core crystals.
Confusions in Welsh.
If this Akos is one of them... You! Zuo! Get everyone out of the village!
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Ready.
Got it. Thanks for this.
No problem.
Oh, I don't like those poses for Pyra.
She can manipulate the ether in the air. It lets him counter elemental attacks by generating fields of the opposing element.
Finally! A decent opponent for a change! Let's go!
Oh my gosh, we finally get the chain attacks in this battle, I think.
Quick! Will we have the advantage?
Yep. Okay, awesome. Finally. So the combat is now, like, open. It's just really annoying.
Spirit! You think you're clever?
Right. Eden, you don't look all that strong to me.
Eat it.
Smash!
Just what I was thinking.
Okay, so he's already got a water element surrounding him, so he takes reduced damage from water.
Eat it.
Shadow
Raging shield.
Abrona!
Go, great start.
Eat it.
You can do it,
Got
right?
it well in hand.
Thanks. I owe you
Double
one.
spinning
You think
edge.
you're clever?
Dolphin spin.
You think you're clever?
You've got no
Whoa.
Abrona, I shall defend you.
Okay, and now we just need to do the self-destruct seal, so we can get the fire element added on.
Your future is already written. Make haste and retreat.
Why not?
Oh
Revitalize.
shit. Oh, there we go.
I get to fight alongside my hero. Take him out. They're gonna pay for messing with us.
Blade combo, third stage.
Oh, water in British? What?
I've got it well in hand.
Okay, what's next? So let's do stone.
No panic.
Why not?
Eagle eye.
Your future is already written.
Ah,
Rolling smash.
okay, so I guess
Eagle anchor.
they're not affected by break.
Shadow cut!
Defense protocol activated.
Thanks for the support.
Defense protocol.
Abrona!
Eagle eye.
Why not? Double spinning edge.
Take him out. Time to
No
burn.
effect.
Spirit!
Tell off.
Okay, good. And now we need Tora to do the Mega Eruption.
Twist.
I don't think he's gonna make it in time though.
Eat it.
Protocol activated.
Abrona!
Thanks, Poppy.
I missed. Much obliged.
I just realized Uwu King is Uwu King inverted.
Shadow cut! Abrona!
Yeah. No effect.
Okay. Defense protocol
I shall defend you to the last.
Swelling hand. Rolling stall smash. Decisive blow.
Blazing!
Spirit?
Abrona.
Thanks, Poppy!
Why not?
Stay strong!
Okay. So now let's do the chain attack since we've done a pretty good amount of damage.
This turn,
Okay, so we're better off doing cross set.
Pretty when they blow up.
Okay, now we've got the overkill.
You got it.
time to show what I can do.
Elemental burst.
And now, since we broke the water element by using 2 fire attacks, which is the opposite element, we get the round extension.
Go, go, go!
Happy spinning slash.
Okay.
And you thought it was over. Trauma!
At your service. Elemental burst.
Over to you, Rex.
You got it.
What can I do for you?
Magnificent.
Tora, keep
Go,
up.
go! Tora, right on
No
time!
panic. Storm.
Magnificent.
I am not letting this end you.
Magnificent.
Croissant, here I go. Go, Lucky Star.
Magnificent.
Over to you, Rex.
Don't mind
Time
if I
to
did.
show what I can do.
Magnificent.
You
Enemy down.
should have
Okay,
followed
nice.
the script.
362% EXP bonus.
Such an honor, sharing a stage with the legendary Aegis! Ah! Huh? Why would the driver?
It seems that they're taking each other's damage somehow.
Ah. So that means that the Aegis is a mere mortal right now. In that case, a little more damage, and she'll be easy to deal with.
I love winning in the battle and losing in the cutscene.
Kids these days, I swear, can't
That
leave
was
you
not
alone
very
for a
poggers
minute.
of him.
Leave it to
Yeah.
me. I'll take this dog down.
Ah! What's happening?
What? The ether flow's disturbed. How am I supposed to deflect now?
You and your fancy moves. You lack grit.
Just too many of these bit players. My interest has waned. Abrona, perhaps it's time for another tale.
Sure.
You and your fancy moves.
Pyra! Pyra! Pyra!
How is she?
She's not badly hurt. Dromark.
So how
thinks she
come
just
like
needs
Rex
rest.
isn't also in like the same
good to
state
hear.
if they just said they share each other's
Maybe.
pain?
I used too much power with him.
Hey, Rex.
Hmm?
Know what the difference is between me and that Akos fella?
Well, he's a bad guy trying to get Pyra. And you're not?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, kid. What if I told you that we weren't that different?
Huh?
My crew at the village, we think we're fighting for justice. But a just fight? I'm telling you now, there's no such thing. what people call justice. It's just an excuse to fight. War is war. The more you stand up for yourself, the more people want to fight you. Before you know it, you're in a war. Listen, all I'm saying is, we've got our fight, and he's got his.
But what he's doing is...
Yeah, it's bad. But war ain't about right and wrong. Power. That's all it is. And power can take many different forms. It depends on the heart of its wielder. If we don't use our power, just because we're scared of it, we're done for. As for who's right and who's wrong, no one knows for sure. So all we can do is protect what's important.
I think I understand.
Ooh, I just realized he has elf ears.
We all got our own war, kid.
My... war?
Good morning.
Pyra! Feeling better?
Yeah, I slept so much.
Good. Glad to hear.
Also, Nia's got something to talk to you about.
She does?
Yeah. Go ahead, Nia.
Rex, I want you to come help me.
Come where?
To Van Damme. I need to tell him about my past with Akos and all that lot.
Ah, sure. If you'd like me to, I will.
Thanks.
Nia originally said she was going to go alone, but I said maybe it'd be better if you went along too.
Maybe I should explain. Van Damme, he kind of scares me a bit.
Ha ha! I get it.
Everyone's voice is exactly a little off. Yes. That's what makes it all the more perfect. Oh my god, I just want the blushy crushy to be ready so we can all suffer. Okay, so we have to walk to... Where are we going? Oh. Over here. Whoop. It's all the charm of it.
Oh, it's you guys! What got you out of bed so early?
Nia?
Thanks for yesterday. You saved our skins. That guy, Akos...
Look at that kid just, like, beaming the woodblock.
I wanted to tell you about him.
He's Skyward Sword training.
Thing is, we used to be...
Being a mercenary, you meet all kinds of different folks.
Huh?
Your country, family, money. People got plenty reasons to fight. Like fighting for a special girl. I see that a lot. Though not every girl has a strange crystal in her chest, eh?
You mean Pyra? We're just...
Nia.
No.
You're with these guys right now.
Says Rex.
That's what matters.
But... aren't you...
Anyway, Rex, weren't you saying you wanted to get to Elysium?
Yeah. But we hit a snag. With a monster like that in the way, it's impossible. No guild ship's getting close to it without going down.
Well, I've got an old mate in the Orion capital. Got a feeling he might know a way through.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta go there anyhow, so I could introduce you.
Van Damme, thank you!
Nah, it's destiny or something. Don't sweat it. Get your stuff together and meet me by the village entrance.
Okay. So let's just jump.
time to head out. You, Zuo, take care of this place.
Every new
yeah?
party member meeting,
Nay, what
it's
is?
destiny
Leave it to
or
us, boss.
something.
Boss,
Yeah, basically.
you're in a good mood somehow.
I guess so. Well, take care.
Just like buy generic NPCs. We got a stalk up in here. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. He found the gachapon jackpot. That's just Virgil. They don't even bother to pretend. He's just our edgy anime boy. Okay. I think now the event is available. Uh-oh. It is. Okay.
I made tea for everyone. Help yourselves.
Buckle up, everybody.
Oh no! Pyra getting it completely wrong.
Oh? Would you rather have something else, Tora?
Oh no, that not it. Tora just think that if Pyra going to do maid job, Pyra should be more maybe.
Matey?
Tora, Pyra was kind enough to make tea. Can't you just be bloody grateful?
Oh, Tora, no, that, but also strive for perfection is important goal.
Tora
feel
is
very strongly
incel
about this.
confirmed.
Most important thing for maid is knock on word is blushy crushy. Yeah, Pyra's still quite lacking in that area.
I'm lacking?
Oh wait, I just thought the episode where Squidward tells SpongeBob to come back in uniform when he comes with the maid outfit. I just thought that's Tora is Squidward in that scene, and then SpongeBob of course is Pyra, unfortunately. Also, yes, that camera shake really was something.
But what on all rest is blushy crushy?
It what every man looking for. If Pyra master art of blushy crushy, then all men fall at Pyra's feet.
All men? Really?
Yes, it is known fact.
Listen, Pyra, there's no point paying attention to this little twerp.
But
is Pyra interested in essence of maidiness?
Okay. What does everyone say? First response or two? Or the second? Just one or two? What's our thoughts? I don't know. I hate this. Says Mercury. Yes, I am. Okay, we'll do that one.
I am.
You cannot be serious.
Good attitude. Tora will teach maid art of blushy crushy. Welcome, Tora's maidiest assistant.
How may I be of service, Master Pawn?
Poppy?
What the hell happened to you? Is this some kind of malfunction?
Poppy's maidiest mode has been activated.
Oh, maidiest Poppy will teach you all about essence of maid behavior.
Blushy crushy is external magnification of love feelings inside heart. Poppy will teach magic way to magnify love feelings. Chant with Poppy.
Okay.
Cutie cutie, lovely lovely, blushy crushy, teehee.
Pyra, please do not tell me you're gonna...
Cutie, lovely, blushy, crushy, teehee.
Oh, there we go. Not quite. Copy Poppy exact.
Yes, Coach.
Please, Pyra, come back to us while you still can.
Oh my god. So I hope we're all ready for story sequences or like extra side sequences like that. Okay. Yeah, of course he programmed her for that. And then OMG, Nia is losing it. Nia cannot handle the shake.
Let me see.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Nia's like fucking aloes.
Flora heals an aching soul.
But yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite areas with the right, weather effect. This place looks pretty dang neat. Oh, welcome to the stream, Reina. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good one with us here. The aloes would surely love that. Yes.
Looks like all the chat about the Aegis was true.
Who are you?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, Reina. Thanks for hanging with us. Hopefully you'll get to hear and maybe see some of the the chaos that is happening.
Yield the merchandise.
Huh? What? Van Damme. Do you know this guy?
Never seen him in my life. Bah!
Wait. Are you...
You really are a bunch of rinky-dink, bogus, stupid, no-mark drivers, aren't you?
Yes, audible gasp.
Behold the mighty Zeke von Gembu, bringer of chaos! Mostly known as Zeke, and often addressed as the Zekinator! Behold my blade, Pandoria! And this is my sword, the Purple Lightning Dream Smasher! If you want a taste, come and get it!
We're good.
They are amazing. I love them.
Wait!
The Mr. Krabs walk.
Wait, you barbarians!
This guy. I'm tired of him already.
Gah. You think you lowlives can lick the three of us?
3 of you? I count 2. Lost someone?
Huh? Oh, get a load of this. Our beloved mascot, Turtles! Reveal yourself! Huh? Turtles? 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 Where are you, boy? Turtles!
Oh,
It's their meow.
Gar? How are you? What are you doing out here all alone?
Turtles! Handling a man's turtle.
You could have just grabbed Pyra there. Why did he go for his turtle instead?
Oh, what an idiot.
Listen, whatever. She'll be mine soon enough. Got a problem with that? Then come at me, and don't hold back!
What? Is this guy for real?
Yeah, these are basically like our Team Rocket characters. They're pretty good, to be like 100% honest. I love what they get in New Game Plus. Oh, I think I know what you're referencing, Reina, but I don't think I've grinded enough to actually unlock it. Just so much.
This is my true power!
Oh no, you don't! Why not? Thanks for that. Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
Thanks for the support!
Stratospheric thunder!
This is what happens when you get a masterclass. Sure. Thanks for the support!
Power swipe.
One shield!
Stratospheric thunder!
Is it okay to say? I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's his, like, Eye of, like, Shining Thunder, like, thing he has, but... yeah, that's just the most I'll mention. Yeah, okay. I thought so. To see the animation just takes a lot of grinding, but, yeah. Man, I really need the art breaking. There we go.
Maybe things will get interesting now.
I'll keep you safe.
Awesome. Ouch!
I've got it well in hand.
Dynamic spark sword!
So they are also the Zotes. That's a good way to put it, yeah.
I've waited for this call. Why not?
Dynamic spark sword!
To the last, my lady.
For sure. Strong smash. What?
No, 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 no! Oh, I was so close to actually activating the chain attack. No.
Good try. Not bad. But wipe yourselves down and get ready for my super ultra mega move!
We're waiting with bated breath for your super duper whatever.
You asked for it! Bringer of Chaos! Ultimate Lightning Fury Slash!
Oh dear, Reina. Invincible, fearless, sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, grey Prince Zeke.
Come on. That's enough nonsense.
Indeed.
Perfect, there they go, off again. Yeah. Okay, let's just kind of head down. Of course. Mia, the hell are you talking about? This is all nonsense. I mean, yeah.
Got it. One big one coming up. Rolling smash.
Good.
Topple them. Let me do it. Topple. Yeah. Decisive blow. Good on you. Topple. Why not?
Oh,
Something across.
Tell off.
I shall not lose. Volcano break.
Lord jump.
Awaiting your direction.
Poppy will protect Master Ball.
I've waited for this all day.
you know, it's really funny. The first time I actually played this game, I didn't learn that you could actually choose which player to like play as until maybe I want to say 50 to 60 hours in, just because I didn't ever realize. And that's just a fun little fact. Those.
Much obliged.
Okay.
I've got it well in hand.
Oh god, same with the first for me. Yeah.
Strong smash.
Okay.
Let me do it. Sure.
Keep playing. I'm super duper mad. I'll teach you to underestimate me.
Magnificent.
Yeah. Decisive blow.
It actually makes me mad, or it actually annoys me how they say the actual attack's name.
Gotta be near somewhere.
Okay, the blue step ditch. When Zeke says, "It's great, but not like this."
Congratulations, guys!
Oh, I just realized I could probably lower it. There, I have spared you all. Like Team Rocket are supposed to be funny and dumb because they did that, and then these Chucklefucks can't stop saying it in battle. Man, I just want to finish this chapter so we can have 3 blades at all time. Okay, now we get that ladder. That is done. To them. Okay. It's so funny how like Team Rocket is, you know, like one of the consistent characters in the Pokemon anime, but like they just make so much of the show. Like it's really good when they like take an episode or two to just focus on them. And usually those are like the better episodes from like the Pokemon anime that I like remember watching. Wait, that's a cliff. Who knew? Wait, okay, hold on, now I'm lost. Oh, right here. Team Rocket is the best part of Pokemon, says Mercury, and Mosca Blanca says, they make the whole show for me. Yeah. Also queer icons.
Let me see. Let me see.
Okay, there we go. I don't know why she wasn't running. So, just trying to get a couple of these checkpoints. Just created the Cataracts of Ruja.
Rest and enjoy view for a bit.
Oh, I just noticed she's not like kicking the fire in the water. Kinda neat that they did that. Oh, it's the Bobble or Bobble frog. Sorry. It's got dog ears and spikes. Okay, so Tora is actually taking a lot of damage. And it's like a bat has joined. Okay.
Magnificent. Blade combo, third stage. Awesome. Launch, mega eruption.
You can do it, Rex.
Begin.
Dips on the first turn. Here I go.
Begin.
Over to you, Rex.
You got it.
Flame Nova.
Magnificent.
Okay, let's do this with Poppy, and we're gonna break the orb.
Magnificent.
Take him out.
Magnificent.
Over to you, Rex.
You got it.
Magnificent.
Tora, keep on.
Tora, right on time. No panic. Storm.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
That was an okay increase. A water kiln? Okay, and now this thing should be dead. Sweet. Okay, let's keep going. Now, the next waypoint should be the giant tree.
I'm getting better.
Poppy's strength increased.
Just leave it on auto run for a second. Yeah, I just like the very, like, how would you say, like, very, like, bright orange, reddish colors that this area has. Very nice. Yeah, this is like Twilight Town. Okay, here's another side quest. Gotta start somewhere. Oh no. Twilight, says Mercury? Where's Edward? They're busy having really bad Native American characterization. And, well, basically everything else as well. Okay. So we did fire, special 1. Oh, okay, I missed the timing there. Nia can be Edward? Oh, jeez. It's like kind of funny. I feel like Nia is like kind of our, like, how would you put it? She's like the kind of like more tame character to the antics that the cast goes into. I don't know. She's the mom. Me, Edward. Oh, jeez. I really like the way that Rex's voice actor pronounces Nia, and how he just says near. It's near. Okay. Nia Automata. Or Jacob. Rex can be Edward. What? Oh, ooh, whoa, those guys are doing lots of hits. Oh, yeah, that was, my bad. Pirate is Bella too fitting? You know, I feel that, because, like, I don't think she's a very interesting character. Good. God, what is targeting? What? From all the way over there? Why? Oh my gosh. We need to do that move. Yeah, we need Rex in this. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's It's a large potion. We need to grab that. But they just knocked Tora off the edge? Oh no. Oh my god! What the heck? Everything is targeting us. So it's an improvement? Oh, for Pirate as Bella. Okay, it's dead. Come on. There we go. Okay, well that could have ended so much worse. And that's just a fire in an end. Pretty simple.
Show me what you got.
Got some more crystals. Perfect.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it.
Perhaps rest and enjoy.
So how are we all feeling? Do we need to do a couple more gacha pools, or did we kind of keep going? Let's see, 20... Well, better not. I want to see all the waifus. Well, I definitely understand. Yeah, after this fight here, we'll go ahead and pull just a couple, see if we can get something good. Let's see. This thing's done. I don't know, this looking like a map from an obscure Xbox 360 game is distracting. Here, so Rex got a blade last time. Let's try to see if Nia gets anything. I think that's a common one. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to skip. Oh no! I accidentally skipped and we actually got we actually got someone. Whoops. Sorry everyone. The Legend of Korra. I wanted to see it. Oh wait, hold on. I guess if we want to see it, I could always... Here. Here. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to the main menu to search for the character's cutscene. Why does this game feel, or why does this game sometimes feel like it came out of Greenlight? Sorry, there's spoilers on all these extra blades we'll eventually get, but here was the cutscene. And here comes the giant fist.
Cute, fierce, fighting fit.
Big fist weapons with lightning and hearts. Yeah. Oh, come on. Load. Let's get back into the juego. Good waifu, 7 out of 10. Oof. Yes. I'd like to equip some more of them. It's just, we can only have 2 slots, and everyone's starting character is mandatory. That's a bit tedious. MIA, no pawn.
Just do what we always do.
Okay, let's just try to take these ones out quickly. Oh yeah, and I think after we beat the 3rd chapter of the game, which is this one that we're currently in, we get access to the challenge, the challenge arena. So if I grind for special, like, special currency, we can get the ability to do costumes for the characters, but they're like really expensive. I feel the Mono Eye Scythe Lady is best so far. Yeah, no, she's really good. I like her design. I don't know if she's like actually a really good character or not, but I think she's pretty cool. I just like that she has like a tiny pistol alongside the giant like scythe.
How about an actual challenge next time? No problem at all.
Quick! Will we have the advantage?
I'll handle it.
Keep our
Strong smash.
From the blades, Nia is best overall. Oh, the main characters like Rex, Nia, and Tora are listed as drivers. The blades are like Pyra and such. But yes, Nia is definitely the best. She's one of my favorite characters alongside the character Morag, as well as oh, who's the other character? We just met him. Zeke. Oh my god, whoa! It's taking so much damage. Okay. Gotta hurry. Morag is pretty tight. Oh, welcome to the stream, Nuggets. Hope your day is going pretty good. Thanks for coming around. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that did a pretty good amount.
Don't mind if I do. Tora, keep up.
Tora, right on time!
Begin.
Yeah,
Enemy
seems
down.
stronger than before.
Okay, good. They leveled up to 23. Oh dang, we're taking a lot of damage. Ah! Oh, we're dead. Well, that's what happens when the healer takes all the aggro. Oh shit. Oh no no no, not Tora! No! Crap. Okay. I really need... Okay, good. Do your special. And then drill mark is now available, so let's go ahead and switch. Do we get this? Ah, perfect. I feel like a lot of my battles just go from like, we are dying to, okay, we're good. Oh my god. Why when I say that, more enemies actually just start to join? Oh my god, get out of the way. Okay, let's have Rex do his special. We are dying to we are the champions. All in like 5 minutes of each other. Okay, good. Okay, that did a good amount of blowdown as well. Let's get our break in. Okay. Oh, what the? They spawned in one more. Please just let this battle end. Oh shoot, why did I... Oh well. We can't actually fulfill this combo because we don't have a wind character equipped. Okay, let's get the break. Does Rex not have a launch ability? I thought... Maybe not. Oh, he does have a launch ability. Why is he not using it? It. Okay.
Let's see what I can do with...
God, these skill trees are the bane of my existence. There's so much to do. There's a lot of enemies in that cluster. I'm just gonna move on. Okay, and then those guys are actual... Wait. No, that's the boss. Marshall Cameron. There, okay, cool. We have a checkpoint. Let the bodies hit the champions, my friends, and heal. What is that? I'm sorry. I don't think I recognize what you're referencing. Oh, whoa! Hey, push me down the hill. Okay, let's build up drill mark. Spinning boy. I think that's like my favorite move name. What? Let's do that again. Grab the potions. Okay, so Rex has Burnout ready. Shit. Okay. So halfway to 3. Oh god. It is so much knockback. Okay. So let's get the Mega Explosion on.
Third stage.
Okay, so it's almost halfway down. So our best bet here, we technically need Tora to build up more of his special. Oh fuck. I just get knocked down the hill. Okay, let's go here. I get knocked down and I get up again. Ah, damn it. The break did not hit. Someone needs to make a mashup of that and Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Jeez, this thing keeps resisting break. Ah, spinning boy. Oh my god. Sorry, going under my plebeianism is showing. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, I guess that isn't gonna work. Oh my god! So far. Oh my god, I finally got the topple. Okay, let's go ahead and smash this. So he's weak to electric, but nobody has that.
Don't mind if I do.
What can I do for you?
Astounding.
Tora, keep up.
Tora, right on time.
first. Astounding. Magnificent.
Don't mind if I do.
Magnificent.
Tora, keep up.
Tora, right on time! Storm!
Magnificent. Enemy down.
Okay, not horrible.
Serious. We're all amazing.
Okay. So we got through that. Nothing. Okay, let's see if they have more skills. So, but he needs 3,000 for that. Yeah, so Rex is the closest one to leveling up that skill. Increase her break damage. Okay. Soon we will actually get to the town that we're supposed to. As far as like the plans for the stream here, I'd like to finish up this chapter of the game, which I think we should be able to do. So the stream might be going for around another hour. Who just targeted us? Okay, you did. Oh, just as like a heads up, I suppose. Okay. So let's use gravity. Man, they really don't have a lot of good dark like skills.
Gravity break. Gravity topple.
Oh, what happened? Okay, so it looks like 2 more. Let's do that. I believe it's an AoE.
Black abyss break. Black abyss topple.
Oh wow, we actually got to do a dark skill.
Third stage. Awesome. Meteorite topple.
That was well done. Pyra,
Leave it to me!
Magnificent.
Rigid shield!
double spinning
Okay, so no, there's 2 enemies left. This is River Bennett and 1 more.
Burnout break. Magnificent.
Okay, there. That is Gonzo. So let's continue heading up to the city. This is the Funny Stone Highway. Har har. Okay, and we are at the capital, which I forget what it's called.
War with Moradin is looking more and more likely by the day.
Looks like they've expanded the military program. That's a lot of warships.
These ships look different to normal ships.
Yeah, we don't muck about with our Titans much. No need for it. Orions like things pretty natural.
I've seen Urayan ships before, back in Argentum. It's like the total opposite of how the Ardanians use them.
That could be one reason. They're always at each other's throats.
They've been like cats and dogs for a long time.
Well, from where I stand,
Cats
the
and
Ardanians
dogs?
are worse. All
That
metal
has to
just
play
bad
with the
taste.
assumption that those animals
It's easy to
exist
think
in
that
this
way,
society.
But you're not considering how the Titans themselves feel.
Huh? Don't all those modifications hurt?
When Titans live with humans, that's just the way it is. I used to have a hut on my back and a crane stuck where the sun doesn't shine. I never complained, not even when Rex fired up a grill on my shoulders.
Hey, you used to like that.
Well, yes, I did like that. In fact, I miss it.
If I did that now, we'd end up with
The
roast
system is
Titan.
pretty interesting. Titans are land, people, and property all in one. Yeah, I think it's an interesting concept. I just, you know, the game doesn't take it fully there, because, I mean, I doubt they could actually take it all the way with, like, all the implications and such. If they fight, is it a clash of the Titans?
Hey, look what I found!
Bonsamima, that's what it's called. A lot of the games
What's
start
that?
with a lot of ideas and never realize them.
It's a
Sad.
distribution
Yeah.
center. The government tries to ration out what little resources they have. In practice, it's just first come, first served.
Okay, that's the last one for today.
Oh my god, that was so
Come
funny.
on. I'm a soldier. Been busting my gut for this country. That should be going to me, not the likes of you. Huh? Don't look at me like that.
It's like,
Respect
who's
your
the main
elders, you
character?
snot-nosed brat.
Okay.
Are you okay?
What
do you think you're doing?
Like, do
He's
some
just a
cultures
child.
enslave Titans, or
What?
are the warships soldiers?
Huh?
Um,
Who the hell are
why is
you?
this cutscene so funny?
Rex,
I just
this isn't
love
all
the
business.
way that
Leave
they
it.
had animated
Being an adult
him
isn't just
shoving
about
that
barking
little
orders.
girl down to the ground. I
Sometimes
don't
you
know.
need to help someone
It
weak
was
up.
just so funny.
Shut your face! You don't know what the hell you're talking about!
Just do what you're strong smack.
But the shove is great, but also long pause of her looking scared. Yeah, there's a lot to take in from that cutscene. What was I gonna say? Yeah, as far as what you mentioned earlier, or were asking, it's more, how do I say it? The game tries to explain that it's like a give and take relationship between the people and the Titans, but it's like not really actually shown off as that way. We're just causing big old explosions in the middle of like this welfare distribution area. Okay, let's do the fire special. Oh, whoops. I think used it for a different one. Okay, so we can do fire again. Oh wait, I'm too far. Come on. There. Oh sweet, we got the chain attack in just before he died. Oops.
I'm still getting stronger.
Who are you? Huh?
Spinning.
The color of
Oh,
that
geez.
crystal? You're...
Not good. He'll be bringing others before long.
Also, welcome to the stream, Ed's Knife. Hope your day's going pretty good. Thanks for deciding to join us here.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I guess I
basically.
should have used the cloak.
But who spread rumors?
From what I hear, it's some fancy pants Nopon merchant.
A Nopon merchant?
Excuse me, Mr. Van Dam.
Huh? Oh, well, if it isn't Iona! You grew a fair bit.
God, just seeing the clash of these characters' skin tones just upsets me that they didn't
Not too good then.
make it look good.
Huh?
You know?
Oh, this is Iona. That old friend of mine takes care of her.
Like, this man is drowned out
Hi,
by the
Iona.
background.
Great to meet you.
Come on, let's beat it before those soldiers
Yeah, the
show
dark
up.
characters are poorly lit. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. I think you sell new stuff. So we already have one spinel chip, actually. Oh geez, maybe if you gave them alcohol, they would be a bit more lit. Just how entire realms of artistry are built with racism is just... yeah. Oh, her critical goes down if we give her that. I take the 81, lowers the crit, but increases block rate. Well, critical's gonna go down. Let's just do this. And we'll give Dromark that one as well. Okay, that should be fine. So let's go ahead and continue. Okay. Let's see if you have... These are all... No. Okay, let's just move on then. Oh, the hobby shop. This is the effect. And specials recharge. Kind of expensive. Ooh. I might have to buy the jelly that's in the first town. Or the Argentum Guild. Oh, cutscene.
Is this some kind of theater?
Yeah. It's a theater, all right. The guy we're here for leads the troupe here.
Ah, actors, eh?
And right now, they're in the middle of a show. Well, you want to take a quick peek?
The heroic adventures of Adam. Might be interesting.
I've never been to the theatre before.
Neither has Tora.
Let's do it. Nice and quiet, though. Looks like it's pretty packed today.
Okay.
I love in-fiction fiction. Yes.
And I saw at that time that the powers of darkness had engulfed almost everything. People and titans alike were drawn into the abyssal vortex. The apocalypse was upon us. The end was nigh. But then, despite the wounds all over his body, the great Adam stood.
O Architect, grant me power! Power to banish the dark, power to illuminate the world.
I like these ones. They're vibing. Give me power, Gaben.
Lo, loyal servant of the Architect, the Aegis! O Aegis, bless me with your power, bring light upon the world!
Thus they defeated the darkness, but at a terrible price. 3 great continents sank beneath the sea of
Gavin
clouds.
Almighty, who art in heaven, whose love fills me.
By thy power, the world is saved. For the gift you have granted us, we are eternally grateful. I shall spread thy legend far and wide. May your name live on for eternity.
I've been reading too much St. Augustine, okay?
Hey. Kind of awkward, right?
What was awkward?
I mean, that play. It was about Pyra. Must have been kind of bizarre for her, eh?
I don't know. I guess.
Maybe you should go and make it right.
Make it right? How?
Idiot. Figure it out yourself.
Huh? What am I supposed to...
Let there be artifact.
So, the theatre.
Wasn't it incredible? They had the cloth moving just like real clouds. How do you think they did that?
They wiggled it.
Yeah. The clothes are pretty cool. They were so... cloudy? Ow!
What are you saying, bonehead?
There's no need for that. I don't know what to say in a situation like this.
It's all about that foreshadowing. It's almost as if it was so subtle we never could imagine.
Crikey! Still collecting the junk, are ya?
Watch it, you bruiser. Don't make fun of a man's hobbies.
Some greeting for your old comrade.
Comrade?
Yeah, I was a freelancer before the firm got
And he
going.
was like commies.
Believe it or not, me and this old fella tore up a good few battlefields in our day.
We sure did. And thanks to that bleeding heart of yours, we almost never got paid.
Says the guy in the theatre troupe. You can't be raking in much dough either.
Well, what can I do for you, friend?
Cole, you're old, ain't ya? Old enough to know how you cross over.
You're
to
old,
the
ain't ya?
Get to Elysium, I mean.
Elysium? But why? Why would you want to go there? That core crystal. You're... So the Aegis is back amongst us. Who is your driver?
I am.
You? But you're so young.
This
How
is the
about
friend
it,
I
old
used
man?
to know.
Do you know the way or not?
I dare say if you've trekked all the way here to ask me, you've already tried going
It's
yourself.
called Elysium, man. You're not fooling
Yeah.
anyone.
But we couldn't make it.
No wonder. No one can get to the tree while that thing's guarding the way there. It won't let anyone past. But a long time ago, there was a man who went up the tree. Met the architect, too.
There was. Really?
Yeah.
Elysium sounds like a chill, normal place, right? I mean, it's only guarded by
You should try asking
basically what is
Who
this
was it?
game's Rayquaza equivalent, so yeah.
Please, tell us. I've got to get to Elysium, no matter the cost.
Well,
Could use more disco, but sounds
I'd like
nice.
to have a word with her, if I may.
This game's like Rayquaza, the Pokemon.
Aegis, I mean,
With Pyra?
Of course.
please, through here.
Mr. Cole, right? You wrote that play, didn't you?
I hope it didn't stir up any painful memories.
No. Some of them are good memories.
You know, you're not very convincing. I'm sorry, I really am. I just wanted people to know about that time. Show people how we were back in those days. Really get it across to them. Will you be using it again? That power?
I don't know yet.
I just don't know if this world can take it a second time.
I know that. I'd never use it if there was another way. This is what I hope for. But
That man's the only one who knows how to get to where you're going.
I'm convinced,
Do
said
you
the
think
one
you
without
can make it to him?
emotions.
I just wanted to make sure.
we can. I mean, it's my destiny.
Yeah. That boy who's with you.
His name's Rex. He's a good person, with a kind heart.
Reminds me of a certain someone. Okay then, I'll help you out.
Thank you, Minoth.
Minoth. I'd almost forgotten that name. Now then, where did it get to?
Oh dear. His name's Rex, he's my dog. And then Mosca Blanca says, and as a great thinker wrote, destiny is destiny.
Fine in a second. Seriously. Don't
Girl,
mind me.
social distancing, he is coughing his lungs out.
Timer.
We are...
I'm
dead.
sorry, fella.
Yeah, okay. But come back again tomorrow, will ya?
Her facial expression changed when they started talking about Rex.
Come on, I know a place we can rest.
Where was that quest? Oh, it's over there. I just realized the stream name. Oh, thanks for like noticing that. Garfield Village. I'll try to think of something witty for like the Xenoblade streams based on whatever happened last or whatever in the actual stream, or the previous stream, I mean. Okay. So you can play any character you want, but Rex is the protagonist during cutscenes. Feels a bit detached that way. I guess. I mean,
I'll be. It's just one
I suppose it can. I mentioned earlier in the stream that the first time I played this game, I did not realize that you could change your character until like 40 hours or something like that, or probably more. I don't remember.
How disappointing for you, comrade.
Still an asshole.
Yeah, I wish this game had a more ensemble main
All the
cast.
doctors in this town are quacks, and all the blades are blunt. Abrona and I, we could fix that stagnant ether flow with a minimum of bother. What do you say? You could still have a lot of good years ahead of you. I mean, I won't deny there'd be a certain quid pro quo involved. But old man, just think of the benefits. Come. Can't you lend us your expertise here? Do so, and you could live for a long, long time.
You know, friend, I'm not as attached to my life as I used to be. Maybe I've had enough.
Your little lost souls will be simply inconsolable.
The kids? No. They're strong.
This is becoming a farce. A horrendously cliched one at that. Break a leg.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at that emoji of the book. Socialism with Garfield characteristics.
What's that?
Hey, don't be shy. You heard everything we said, didn't you?
Can you really help?
Someone should make what is it? Like a Garfield
That is,
with like his hand extended out a little bit that says our lasagna, and then just like the sickle and fuck, what was the other thing? I can't even remember right now. Basically just have it like kind of superimposed over it as like a watermark, if that makes sense. I don't know.
This is...
I can't find the words to paint that picture well enough.
Charming. So you're making the rules now, huh?
You didn't come here to talk about the old days, did you?
Oh, the hammer. That's what it is. The sickle and the hammer.
We've snatched men
I don't know
off
why I wanted to
rats.
say a gavel.
Meet me at the place of your awakening.
Oh well.
You remember it, right?
I found an ugly paint of it on Google.
Oh, and come alone.
In the loo, I guess.
Old man, what happened?
Mia really just said, "Oh, she's on the shitter."
She's gone. It must have been them.
Who's them?
After you went, Malos and some other guy paid me a visit.
Malos was here.
Who was the other guy?
Didn't catch his name, but he had red glasses.
That's Akos.
Sound effects while she's in bed, but none of they're running. I know.
She wasn't there when I woke up. What? No one's seen her.
Pyra. Maybe she realized what was going
Allo
on with
priorities, okay?
Well, knowing those two, it's not unthinkable.
That girl, trying to save her on her own.
Where's she gone? Didn't she leave a note?
No, I'd have noticed.
I know where. I think it could be Olethro Ruins.
Olethro Ruins?
It's where Adam led his army of resistance from, 500 years ago. It's the place where the Aegis woke up too. It must be that Malos is trying to lure her down there. I'm sure of it.
Cole, tell us how to get there.
It's at the top of the Great Stairway.
Van Damme.
The Great Stairway. That doesn't sound accessible.
Yes. Let's move. If we go now, maybe we can catch up to her.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so we can only go up a level. I guess I'll take it.
See, Gramps? I'm getting better.
Really? I'm still getting stronger.
We need to hurry, RPG town music. Very, like, relaxing RPG music playing in the background. Oh, what happened? We need to hurry. Tora and friends should go to Cole's theater. Any special reason? Tora and Poppy practicing play. What? Next should come. The secret. Why don't we go and take a look? What is this?
Of Masterpon is ruffled. Engage comb protocol.
Tora dreamed about tasty sausage the size of Poppy.
Run like this pisses free. What? Rollerblade. Oh yeah, there is a heart to heart. Where is it? Oh, right here. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today.
Oh, I don't want this.
We hope you enjoy performance of Uraya Goes to War.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Are we the only ones watching? Where did Nia go off to?
I don't know.
Queen Rakura, me think time has come to go to war with More Ardain.
This is most sudden, War Minister.
My lady.
Wow. You're great, Nia.
Shut it, you. I didn't ask to take part in this farce.
Ahem! This not sudden, Your Majesty. We preparing for war ever since More Ardain take occupation of Gormott.
Then the preparations are complete?
Preparations go steady for long time, but we can quickly make complete. More Ardain soon try to conquer other countries aside from Gormott. We cannot allow ambitions to succeed. Must start war at earliest possibility.
I see. So be it then. Let us make war.
Wait 1 moment, please.
You have concerns, High Minister?
Titan of More Ardain quickly becoming so barren, crops
Is this
cannot
just
be grown.
a lore dump?
Meanwhile, we have rich soil, producing much delicious grom rice. Why bother with war when More Ardain collapse on its own from damage?
Nia, unfortunately, is no Meryl Streep.
A valid question.
No! If we wait, More Ardain just conquer more territories like Gormott. With more territories, More Ardain becomes still greater threat. Even if More Ardain Titan collapse completely, may still be difficult to defeat whole empire.
So, like, what tripped me up is the voice actor for Tora in this game, like, is in that Hilda show as, like, one of the tiny elves, and it fucks with me every time I would watch that show.
There's no need to be hasty. More Ardain still not have enough territory or supplies to properly provide for own people. Gormott alone not enough to support whole of Ardanian population. In other words, more prudent to wait for More Ardain to grow weaker before attacking.
Your argument is compelling.
That not happen today or tomorrow, though. No, might take many decades to happen. Or
Okay,
even
those arms
centuries.
make the scene.
We cannot allow More
I
Ardain
wish
threat
Poppy
to
T-posed
remain longer than
menacingly.
necessary.
I'm sure someone has, like, rigged her to just T-pose. I'm gonna let it sit just for a good minute on this one.
War preparations may be in progress, but still not in optimal condition.
Oh, this argument never end. Your Majesty must make final decision.
Huh? You want me to decide?
Your Majesty is Queen of Uraya.
Oh yeah, right.
So, should we say go to war or wait a little longer? One or two peoples, let's decide. Just a loose thought, but can you imagine a future culture in, like, Matrix War type simulator? Love the purity of the T-pose. Oh jeez. Okay, war. Seems.
Let's go to war.
Is Poppy one of the waifus could have been if they wanted?
What now? Did you both forget your lines?
Script of Uraya Goes to War. End here. No more lines to say.
Thank you for coming today, everyone.
By showing this play to the children, you'll get them to think for themselves about whether Uraya should go to war.
No animations, we keep it simple.
That's quite clever, actually.
It's a difficult question. I can see the kids having split opinions too.
You forced me to take part in this thing, and then it just ends like that. This is so not satisfying.
Okay, well that was an event. Okay. So is Poppy one of the waifus? So, like, honestly, Ed's knife, she's, like, not really designed in the same way, but at the same time, the character tour is really bad. I don't think you were here when we were enduring the blushy crushy. Time to walk all these stairs. I mean, yeah, no, that's kind of just what Tora is. Wait, hold on. Okay, we need to give him one of the dessert items so that his special builds up. Not a good. Damn it. I need to go to yeah, Trade Guild, Central Exchange. I need to buy the jelly here.
Let's rest a spell.
Stop talking. We have places to be.
Sweets. Bonbon. Okay, so let's buy some of this Narcipin jelly. Let's see. So she has 8 minutes left on that. Let's just give that to her. Give it to Rex as well. And Aura. Wait, damn it, hold on. Fonsa, and then the Gate of Fontana. So Tora's legit an incel who built a waifu to do lewd stuff straight up, except he actually has a job that he finds rewarding. Ed's knife. I like how chat expects you to read stuff out loud because you usually do. What? Chica, Flagra, oh shit. No, don't go down. Evangelion, Zeal, Cloxosaur, Phazon. Funny thing, all of these aren't even too foreign for us. And then, are you Jelly? Well, we have Jelly, so we are Jelly. Seeing those words together, magma energy is just Phazon for Cloxosaurs, isn't it? And then, oh gosh, I misread that. I thought you said I am furries. You said I am funnies. Sorry, Mercury.
Son of a bitch!
I still think we should have sent them a finger or something. But you know best.
You know what we're after, don't you?
Jin.
I'm already a homestuck in Animal Crossing. Don't make me a furry now.
That's all
I mean, I feel it's the bridge point, so be afraid. Be very afraid.
Let's end this.
Don't make me commit a Melanie.
Riggs? I'm okay. But Pyra's fighting alone. She's close though. Really close.
I'm glad that they held off for like me to travel to another country to buy like 4 cases of jelly and then immediately come back.
Still defiant, I see. Just give it up, girl. Think you can do it alone? Handle that power?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either!
Give it up, girl.
You seem to be doing nicely without your driver.
It's like you don't know who you're dealing with. You can't beat me like that.
But maybe I can!
The kid?
It just sounds like he said a kid?
Rex! Everyone!
Van Damme, take Aona.
Gotcha!
We'll take care of these guys.
Well, it's come to this.
It did.
Needs must.
Yeah.
Abrona, do them in.
Thought you'd never ask!
Okay, I think it's technically better to take out Akos. So let's do that. Yes, we are.
I just like it.
I'll do it. Why not?
Blades and their driver boyfriends. This game looks like a bit of combat and a lot of cutscenes. Yeah, honestly, I forget how much cutscenes there are, but there's a lot. And mind you, I'm like also not even like grinding. I just did a few battles to make sure we're getting some kind of levels in. Why did I watch Blushy Crushy? Oh no. I'm so sorry. It's not meant for our eyes. Oh my god! I just died. What is that? Mosca Blanca, it's this scene with Tora telling Pyra to act more matey. Ah, no. What? Rex picking up Mia, cheers, love, the cavalry is free. Oh my god, whoa. Oh, here, sorry. Ah, damn it. Grab the potions. Okay, so we're just gonna need to do this. The Tracer line from Overwatch, he's very British. Oh. Yeah, I've actually never played Overwatch, nor really looked into it, so I'm very unfamiliar with it. Oh, the theme just ended and had a restart from the beginning. That was funny.
Magnificent.
Over to you, Rex. You got it.
Tell us, what can I do for you?
Magnificent. Enemy down.
I must admit, I've
Yeah,
enjoyed
so
playing
I've
my
heard.
part in this hackneyed tale, but
Time for the final act?
Huh? You're bluffing.
No! Rex!
what? You see, blades draw their power from atmospheric ether energy. They send
Anime
power to the
adjusts
crystal
glasses.
where it manifests. But what if we were to interrupt the flow?
Shit! Don't look good!
Damn! The power's draining out of my weapons.
It's no good. I can't transfer power, my lady.
Master Pun, Poppy feels funny.
Why won't you guys leave Pyra alone?
Isn't it obvious? We want the power of the Aegis for ourselves. It's Jin's desire to erase all of humankind from the world.
What?
I don't like how his glasses, like, shake a lot on his face.
Did Jim seriously say that? Erase all of humankind?
My. Surely you knew better than anyone. You know what humans are really like.
Huh?
Mia! What are you doing?
OMG, Edgy Boy wants to destroy all
You've seen
humans?
the
Surprised.
ships, weapons, soldiers, all poised to invade Morardain.
Is that not how glasses do?
Doesn't
Am I
it
doing
make
it
you wanna
wrong?
laugh?
I mean,
Every corner of the
it was
world
just
is
like they were like
defiled by
furiously like vibrating.
But that's nothing new. They haven't changed a bit in 500 years. No wonder Father abandoned them.
No, the only thing that hasn't changed is you. Father didn't want us to wipe out innocent life.
Why did he make us then? Get real. That's what we're for, to descend on the world and eliminate these pests.
What? Is that power coming from his blades?
Playtime's over. Let's end it. Akos?
Agreed. How very noble.
Over here!
Okay, lore and everything, but the music choice is not actually bad.
Stop, Rex! It's no good!
Rex!
Hitting girls isn't as much fun.
Malos, you're the icon of chivalry.
Malos.
You're not getting her!
What?
An attack
Is
from
that
the
how it's
outside?
from his butt? They honestly could have made the plot lewd to just go all in on the waifus and stuff. And then Moscow Blanca said the music, it's interesting and doesn't ruin the mood.
Bloody idiot! Think I don't know that? Are you ready, Rex? another lesson for ya! Something else you could do with a blade!
What? What? Bastard!
He's channeling the energy from his weapon through his body.
Yeah, nothing you could do to stop this ether flow. Nothing at all! Move it! Take Pyra and scram, kid!
Your plot would make it more like To Love Ru. Fighting with swords inside your body is pretty strong.
You gotta make it! You gotta get away from here now! Live! Live for her! You gotta make it to Elysium!
I won't allow it! Give it up!
Just go, Rex! Remember to fight your war!
Anime mentor death. You love it, folks.
Oh, please. What a cliche.
Yeah!
Rex?
Ah! You're gonna pay for this, for Van Damme!
No. You have to go.
You're a pain in the ass, little shit!
I can't.
Oh dear.
Do it.
Mercury, finally someone dying. Like a sensei death that Morpheus is gonna be one in Matrix 4, though it's for MC's character development. Alright, get your Gundams ready.
Pyra? What is this?
You can't rewrite the act now. It's too late.
Hey, idiot! Look out!
Huh?
Stop with this Deus Ex Machina you hack.
Whoa, get lost!
Do they ever kill the baddies or just...
Mithra? Pyra? You're...
I am not Pyra.
Huh?
I am Mithra. Pyra, she's a different self that I constructed.
A different self?
No time for that.
Oh, okay.
Now focus. You need to focus, or I can't transfer my power to you.
No, it can't be. My powers are useless? Where is that energy coming from?
Wait, she's not drawing from the ether. It's something else.
Not ether?
Mithra. Looking good.
Oh no.
Things are heating up.
Let's do it.
Snipe said, now that she's not acting, can she be a better maid? Oh god.
It's called foresight.
I don't...
A prediction of what will happen in the immediate future.
If you want main characters to kill baddies, you should play a good RPG.
I get it.
Does Reyna.
How did he dodge that? Who cares how? Just get them!
So I swear to god, this cutscene is longer than the boss fight by like 10 times.
Piece of cake. You little... There's no way. There's no way to break their link. I don't think we're
Wait, now
gonna
after all this time, they put this back in?
The true power of the Aegis takes me back. I've waited so long to see it again. Mithra, welcome back!
Okay, Mithra is so overpowered. Last I played was Disco Elysium. The contrast is funny. Ash Fire. So we do the second tier. We do a water seal.
Blade combo, turns to force. You're not half bad.
Speaking of RPGs, have any of you seen Yakuza 7? Oh yeah, didn't like Yakuza 7 go from like some kind of like a beat 'em up minigame game to like an RPG? Oh, its combat is turn-based.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Have you played it? Assassin's Creed and Yakuza Just Wait for It. Ah, damn it. Just short. I should just use it now. Okay, let's just do it.
Me first. Hit it, no! Prepare yourself!
Now!
Get on, Nia! Uraya, ready or go naughty!
Super elemental burst.
Tora, Hoppy, go! Tora right here! Are you ready for
Super!
abilities? And another one!
Super!
Go for it!
Astounding!
Get him, Nia! Uraya, ready or go naughty! Go, shooting star!
Astounding! Elemental burst!
Second round.
Astounding!
And another one!
Astounding!
Go for it! Lightning!
Magnificent!
Get him, Nia! Uraya, ready or go naughty! Go, lucky star!
Magnificent! The enemy down!
Okay, pretty good. It was already an RPG with a bajillion side quests and side content. All I had to do was change the combat system. Final Fantasy 16 looking like a character action game. There was jump cancel in the footage. Yeah, I feel like that's a great solution to the content over time problem. And then Cat Girl dance is my favorite attack. Yeah.
Don't.
We gotta retreat. Akos!
Bruna!
No time for that, Akos!
He just lost his beard. White theater gays deserve the worst. I'm just gonna say it. This game is Battle of the Waifus, and Malice just punches the ground to teleport away. Waifu Showdown. Is this Digimon? It's time for your waifu. Oh jeez. Wait, did they kill the dark-skinned character? Yes. Leslie, what? Oh, alright. Well, I wanted to do a bit of a longer stream here, but I think we made a lot of progress here. Did the entirety of, well, basically all of the chapter 3 here. They killed the brown character for development of the white main character. Shocking. Yeah. That's honestly why I didn't even bother using what's his face, Vandam in the game. There's no point. And it's funny too, because like in New Game, when you like return to this chapter, you can like use him and he has like a whole second set of skill trees, which is like funny, but yeah. Oh, my whole PC went black for a second. What'd I miss? Nothing, just Rex was crying. Having his, I don't know, shonen or whatever you anime nerds call it. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for, joining me here during this stream. We are going to continue the Xenoblade, playthrough next Friday, and Saturday, and of course, Wednesday we'll do some more Hat in Time. Oh yeah, I saw that having his shonen is a funny sentence because it's like shonen just means young boy. Yeah, so his young boy crying moment. All right. Well, take care of yourselves, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend here. Take care. Bye.